Hey, what's up? Just another quick video, really quick. As I'm eating my strawberry stuffed French toast from Denny's, that is so good. I just wish they actually put strawberry like glaze, like it advertises, instead of just a little bit of strawberry sauce from the strawberries. But it's still very good. But I just want to say, see, I'm sitting right now, and like one thing is like it's crazy. Like, yeah, I haven't taken a shower. It's like noon. I haven't taken a shower. Don't give a shit. I'm not going anywhere. Um, but I literally look, even without a shower, I look so much better right now than I look when I'm at work. When I'm at work, my hair gets so freaking frizzy. I've been lately, I get so hot. And like, sometimes it would just happen like a little bit, right? But the last few days or whatever, it's been almost like all day. I'm just like hot. And I'm usually a person that's pretty cold. Any office I worked at, you know, especially like my last job, it was so cold in there. So it's so crazy to be hot now, and like just so much so that when I get back and like hours later, I still feel like the residual heat of my body. And it takes until like literally 6 or more hours where I'm finally like the residual heat of my body's gone. Like I'm no longer hot once I leave, but like the residual heat, you know? Like you can still feel it. But anyways, I look so much better. I know I'm like my makeup is kind of messed up from yesterday and stuff, and yeah, my hair, whatever. But another day when I was off on Tuesday, and I had been out, you know, I went out, I saw movies, and even with my struggles of walking and all that, and I got back, and it was like 7 p.m., and I had left about 11:30. Even with that, I still, like, I went and looked at myself in the mirror, and, like, I look, like, for me, I know I'm not gorgeous, not beautiful, I'm overweight, I know I'm not, you know, but, like, for me, looking at, I was like, I look nice. And it was like so weird, like, because I look at myself during the day at work, and I'm telling you, I need to make a video when I'm at work, is probably what I need to do to show you the difference. I don't know if anyone really cares, but, you know, just to show the difference, like, of how, like, my hair, like, gets so freaking frizzy and, like hot and, like, overheated, and, like, I'm just like in try to get through every day at work is how it's been lately, and especially with the standing lately, like my feet hurt more, my back's been hurting because I've been having to stand on, like I haven't, usually I would balance on one foot, balance on the other foot, back and forth, back and forth. Now I've been on both feet because when I would stand on one, I would feel more off balance and stuff. And I still haven't been comfortable to sit again, because sitting and staring at the computers and going like looking like this, see how like sometimes when you have to move, I don't even want to do it that much right now, but when you have to move your eyes like that, it's like in my head it makes me dizzy. And so that's why I started standing. And I've been doing that for a while, but like standing on both feet is like too much. Like my back's been hurting. Yesterday evening, the last 2 hours were like hell. Because it was like some of the stuff I should have already known, but because I was in so much pain, I couldn't think straight. Like I couldn't really think well. And so some things I would try to look up, and then I'm like, oh my God, like I couldn't, it was rough. And I know it was because of how my body felt, like my body hurting, aching, my shoulders, my back. And, um, yeah, it was rough. So I'm in a hard spot of like, I can't really sit because I know like the having to look, when you're sitting, you're more in a position where you have to look from one computer to the other computer, and that like that's too, it's, I can't do that right now. I know it sounds silly to anyone that doesn't understand, but like, so standing has been working better for me. Um uh I still have balance issues, but like it's not like I'm able to stand a little farther away, so when I have to look at the two computers, I'm not moving my head as much. It's whatever. But um I just wanted to say, like, it's easier for me to talk when I'm sitting, but it has seemed like I got like out of breath more talking. Like when I was making the video a bit ago, I was standing the whole time, and I'm out of breath more, and that might be what's affecting me at work as well, running out of breath and like getting hotter, like getting hot, vice versa, like getting hot, running out of breath. I'm in pain, I'm hurting. Like, oh my god, it's so much. So like every day it's just survival. Just trying to survive and get through the damn day, and like it's not a way to like, it sucks. It sucks so bad. Like, I mean, I'm smiling right now, laughing, and I look decent because I'm not working right now. I'm sitting and I'm relaxed, you know? I don't know. So as far as running out of breath, I don't know. I did put more weight. I put the weight I had lost. I think I had gone down a total of like, I'm trying to remember. Probably wrote it down somewhere. But I had lost like 20 pounds. From the time that this stuff all started back in January, well, December technically, but January is when I started being at home until July, when I had, I'm trying to remember, appointments. And it actually might have been a tiny bit, actually I think it was like 22 pounds. Because I remember weighing myself at my uncle's and being like, shit, like, the hell, like, it like confuses me that I'm losing weight because I'm not used to losing weight, right? But I wasn't, at that point, I was having to get up so early, getting on the bus, and then getting back so late. Like, all I really did when I got back, I usually didn't even, like, I would eat something small, or maybe stop at, like, Burger King and get, like, a burger, like, a small, like, so I wasn't eating a lot. And at lunch at work, well, sometimes I'd get food delivered, but, like, I was eating a lot less, and, like, having to walk from, like, 19th to 21st, usually every morning, which is a decent amount of walking, and then back in the evening. But yeah, I lost like 22 pounds, and then immediately within the last month, when I came here, I'm trying to remember, it was less than that, like, because it's September, like, 13th, and then I think my appointment was, yeah, I had an appointment at, like, September 22nd, I think. I had already gained, like, 15 pounds back. I'm trying to remember, yeah, I gained, like, at least 10 pounds super quickly because of, like, food, right? Being able to get food again. And I didn't really want this video to be this long right now, but, like, having to get more food, like, delivered because I don't have a lot of things. I'm having to get things replaced and all that. And I'm not how I was, where I was able to cook at my old, like, my balance had gotten better, and I was cooking, and then it's like went back down, and it's like, so I haven't tried cooking really. I made today, I'm gonna try to make lemon pepper chicken because I love lemon pepper, but I've never made it. And I'm gonna try. Shouldn't be that difficult, right? Just, it's gonna be in the oven, not grilled. But yeah, and then it just being me, like, you know what I mean? It's like, do I really, after standing at work all day long, do I really want to freaking be coming back cooking? No, because I can barely stand. Like, I sit down and then my feet start decompressing, and then it hurts so much. Like, once I stand up, it's like, oh my god, because, like, you know, they're finally, like, relaxing after standing on them all day. So even just standing at the oven, but this should be super easy, of just sheet pan, chicken, seasoning. I usually always made chicken on my little grill that I have, but I don't have it anymore. and so I have to get another one of those. But yeah, that's how I always make chicken and steak. And apparently, I'm not I'm not one that really cooks much. Not that I can't cook, I just choose not to cook. But when I do cook, everything's good. Can't remember a time I've made something that's been like, oh my god, this is gross or disgusting, or I don't burn stuff. I don't. Yeah, I mean, I follow recipes well. There may have been things like when I was doing HelloFresh for a while, that I didn't particularly like. Like, I remember once, what was it? Something with sweet potato. Oh, I had to make mashed potatoes with sweet potatoes. So, is that just called mashed potatoes? Like, I don't. Sorry. But I didn't really like them because there was no flavor. And even though it tells you, like, I added in all the stuff that I had to add in, you know, whatever it said to add in, and it was just so flavorless. Like, so I would not want to cook sweet potatoes again as mashed potatoes. Like, no. But it's not that they were gross or anything. It's just like they just are not flavorful. You know what I mean? And also like the texture. Yeah, I didn't like the texture either. But anyways, yeah, I've never really made something that's like, oh my god, this is so gross. I made some cool stuff with HelloFresh. I actually really like doing HelloFresh because I like discovered I made couscous, which was kind of, you know, it's okay, but I didn't really wasn't a huge fan of the texture. I made a bunch of different things, and it was a fun time. That was when we were at my, not the old apartment, but the one before that, and for a while there I was making HelloFresh meals for me and my son, and I think he enjoyed them. Some of them he didn't want to try because there were too many vegetables and stuff, but they were all good, and I always felt proud of myself. I mean, I still have some of those pictures on my, that would be my, not my previous phone, but my phone before that, which I do have. I would just have to charge it up to look. But I would always take pictures. I'd have them take pictures of the meals because they always look so nice. Like, they look really nice, you know, so I'd feel proud of myself. But I'm just not a fan of cooking because it's like limited time, and just being the two of us, it's like I always prefer just going out to eat and being able to spend that time talking with him and, you know, talking about his day or whatever, rather than waste it cooking and ignoring him. Because when I cook, I'm very focused. I'm not a person like, well, I'm focused whenever I do whatever, but like, I'm not a person that can just cook and just be talking and like, no, I'm focused on making sure I'm doing everything right, adding things right, watching things right. So I guess some people cook and like to socialize while they're cooking. I'm not able to really do that unless it's like a turkey in the oven and it's just doing its own thing, you know. But anyways, I really didn't think I was gonna go on this much right now. My food's gonna get cold. But yeah, I just wanted to make this because I'm like, found it interesting. Like 2 minutes into talking on that old video or the previous video, I was like out of breath and like, yeah, it's definitely a struggle for real. But I don't know what to say. Other than that, for now, so see you later. Bye.